Hey guys, Gabriel Sedlak here. Before I leave my driveway, I have to cut this video because I had the conversation again today, and I practically have it every day and have for many years. And I was caught into it as well. I was caught in the trap as well. And so here is my statement. People are always waiting for the feelings to come before they act. Because remember, the action is what changes your life. The actions, those are the things that will actually propel you into the change that we all say we need and we all say we want. But we're waiting for the feelings. And we have a society now and a culture that it's all feeling driven. Well, you know, if you feel like it, if you don't feel like it, if you want to. No. My thought is, and what's done it for me, is when I love something enough, I don't wait for the feelings. I act. I don't worry about how to do it. I act. See, if you wait for the feelings before you act, you're not going to do it because that never comes. That's like the mirage in the desert. The closer you get to it, or if you've been driving down the road and you see the liquid at the end of the asphalt and it looks like water, of course, obviously it's the heat coming off the ground. That's the problem. Every time we say that, we keep driving, we think we're going to hit this answer, this water, and then we're going to get refreshed, and then we're going to have the energy and the resolve to act. When the truth is you have to act first. Then the feelings come. Then you're more and more and more motivated, and it's easier and easier to act because you started with action. You didn't start waiting for the feelings, you started with action. Case in point, in our business, right? When we got in, gosh, over 10 years ago, coming on 11 years come August, per this video, I just wanted to be with my wife more than anything. You guys all know my story. If you follow us for any length of time, I prayed for years to meet somebody like that. And then I meet her. We get married. We have kids. You put the kids in daycare. You give your ships in the night passing. You give each other a kiss on the cheek in the morning and a kiss on the cheek at night. Right? Emotional crumbs does not build a marriage and does not create fulfillment. I just wanted her home, so I wanted to retire her. So when I heard about my opportunity, or you hear about an opportunity that can change your life, or there's an answer that you know can change it, suddenly, I just jumped in and did it, and I didn't ask how to do it because I loved her too much. When love is your motivation, you don't wait for the emotions. When love is your motivation, you don't ask how. Action is very easy. When love is your motivation, you could fight off a pack of wild tigers or a herd of elephants. Obstacles don't exist when love is your motivation. I wanted to be with my wife. I wanted to be with my children. I was looking for any excuse to succeed. Do you see my point? I didn't wait for the emotions. As desperately as we needed change, or as desperately as I wanted her home and to be with the kids. I mean, we all desperately want a lot of things. We all need to do a lot of things. We all really want change. But are we willing to act? No, because we have been so conditioned to wait for the feelings that action is something that comes rarely, unless catastrophe or crisis or super desperation that creates a domino effect. Then out of fear, we end up doing things, but not always. So anyway, on this video, before I take off, I just want to encourage you guys, act first. Don't wait for the feelings. Don't get caught in that trap. You'll have all the motivation in the world because something in motion continues in motion. And the more things in motion, the easier it is to keep things in motion. The action causes everything else to get caught up in it. And then everything is moving, and it's very, very easy just to jump on and get caught up in that momentum. People say it all the time. Gosh, you know, in their business or well, usually in business, they'll say, you know, I just can't wait for momentum. I feel like we're about to hit momentum. And I say, well, that's fine. But Mr. Momentum doesn't just come knock on your door and say, hi, I'm Momentum. Now everything's going to change for you. It doesn't work like that. You have to have something that is in motion that creates everything else to get into motion. So, long and short of the video, act first. The feelings come later. and it becomes easier and easier to act. But if you are stuck needing change or wanting change, and you're waiting for the feeling, I need change, I just don't feel like it, I just need something to motivate me, I wish I could be more motivated, I wish I could motivate my team. Hear that all the time. Or if we don't act this way, then the first time some opportunity that's promising the next shiny object, or somebody else's silver tongue says, hey, you should do this or that, bam, we think that's the answer. So we jump ship and jump into something else, but we still have the same mindset carrying it into the other thing because we think that greener grass is out there. Well, there may be greener grass somewhere, but guess what? You can't go get somebody else's green grass. They had to make their grass green, and when you get there, you can't take the green off of their grass. You have to make your own green grass. All right? Act, then the feelings come. Then you're motivated easier and easier and easier. Then the momentum drives you, and the whole thing is almost impossible to stop. But if you are waiting for the feelings, guys, you're in a trap, and somebody needed to hear this today. You're going to hear a lot more from me in the coming weeks and months, and actually, check out GabrielSedlak.com. We're spooling up the website, getting all the content put into it. There's a lot of great things coming, and I'd love to stay in contact with you there. So blessings to you guys, and I'll see you on the next video, okay? Bye-bye.